Peace, family. Peace, peace, peace. Okay. So, I was sitting here, and as I'm eating my plum, okay, I started thinking, right? And it's so funny because earlier, as I was on the phone, let me get my charger because shit, my phone is definitely about to die. 1 second. I think this is good. So, the power of manifestation. Okay, now, a lot of you guys, you have heard me say this, okay, numerous times, that we manifest each and every day, okay? And it's for us to see, do we like what we manifested? So I always refer back to this story with my oldest son, who is now 20 years old. And I remember I had seen my oldest son's uncle, okay, his father's brother. And I remember one day when I had seen my oldest son's uncle, I remember one day he had said to me, he was like, hey, you know my brother will be home soon, right? Because his brother done got locked up. Honey, I was into the bad boys, okay? I was into them. I was into the rebels. I was into the street dudes. Honey, I didn't know no better, okay? I always say, oftentimes, we look for people that are like our daddies, okay? You know, us women, and then men, you tend to look for women who are like your mama, okay? Now, some may be like, no, I don't, okay? Okay, all right? We tend to go after things that's familiar. So, I remember this plum not sweet at all. The one I had before, it was real sweet. So, anywho, because I'm going to get on track. So, I seen his brother, and I told his brother, I said, you know, he was like, oh, my brother, he on his way home. Now, his brother had been locked up at that time. I think it was like for 6 years or something like that. And I was like, by the time your brother come home, I will be married. Okay? Now, honey, I wasn't even dating nobody at this time. Okay? Because I just got out of a very... I just got out of a certain type of relationship. And I said to myself, I'm going to be celibate. I'm not going to have sex, okay, until I get married, okay? And that was that. So the funny thing about this, when I talk about, you know, when you speak stuff, you speak things into existence. I remember when I was a kid, my grandmother always used to say, she used to say, this thing in your mouth called the tongue, it could get you into trouble. Because it's so true. So why when my oldest son father came home, I was married. I wasn't even dating when I said it, okay? But when he came home, I was married. And so, okay, this is some of the things that I've been doing. Okay, talking about manifestation at its fullest. Now, lately I have been listening to Faith Evans soon as I get home. Okay, I've been journaling. Okay, writing down, like, you know, honey, you gotta see this. Okay, you gotta be able to see it. Okay, You got to be able to see it with your eyes opened. Not closed. Well, closed, okay. But you got to be able to see it with your eyes open too. Okay? And so I've been writing stuff down. I've been journaling, right? And I've been pretty much visualizing. Like, ooh, you know, honey, all the way down to the T. Okay? Ooh, this is so exciting. Okay? All the way down to the T. Okay? Now, look, I don't know if I should share this with some of you guys. Because, you know, some of you guys may be player hating. Okay? And, you know... But wait 1 second. But you can't mess up what's coming to me, okay? Like that African proverb say, if there's no enemy inside, the enemy outside could do no harm, okay? And so let me if I can find it. Ooh, okay. Because I don't want, listen, I want you to see how real in the field this is, okay? And I wrote this July the 23rd, 2020. Well, look, I wrote this July the 23rd, but the date is 2026, okay? So, you know what I'm saying, like 3 years, but honey, I said, you know, just let it happen, okay? All right, so I wrote, me and my husband and lovely children are on our way to this T-spot. You talking about visualizing? Honey, you got to be able to see that thing. Okay? You got to be able to see it. So I'm like, we on our way to this T-spot in Montclair. I've been to this T-spot once. I never had anything from there. I know of this T-spot when I was doing Uber. But I like the ambiance. Okay. Ooh, look at that girl, honey. Ooh, okay. And so, I said, you know, we at this T-spot. And all the way down to, listen to this, okay? Because when I show up with that big rock on my finger, okay? All right? Don't play ahead. Don't play ahead, okay? You guys know you will always be in my heart. I truly love you guys, okay? But, all right? All right, so I put this tea spot in Montclair. I love they blueberry tea and muffins. Honey, why I went on this tea spot, the tea spot that I'm talking about in Montclair, New Jersey, why I went on their website and they do have blueberry. I don't know if it was it's blueberry tea mixed with something else, okay? And I was like, the universe, and it's right across the street from Cuban Pete's. Okay, so if you guys been to Cuban Pete's, on the opposite side, well, it's like probably a few stores down, on the opposite side from Cuban Pete's, okay? Blueberry tea and muffins. Mamas and Javon, those my youngest children, like them too. Jada is my oldest daughter, okay? Jada like the strawberry muffins. Xavion is at his house with my grandbaby, Ember, okay? Honey, I'm just visualizing this, okay? I'm just meditating. Well, actually, I wasn't meditating. I was playing Soon As I Get Home by Faith Evans, and I was just writing. I'm just scripting, okay? Listen, okay? You the creator of your damn reality. You get what I'm saying, okay? So, start creating the life that you want, okay? All right? And so, let me see. We're going to pick her up. Oh, is at his house with my grandbaby Ember. We're going to pick her up after we come from Cuban Pete's. Honey, we done went to Cuban Pete's now. Okay? We done jumped to Cuban Pete's. Okay? All right? Me and my Beati sweetie. All right? And my children. So we done jumped to Cuban Pete's. My life is so amazing. Fred, I'm not married now. but soon to be. Okay, honey, I'm talking about this visualization that I do. I believe in writing down the type of life that you want. That's what I believe in. You have to be able to see it. Okay? You have to be able to close your eyes and imagine it. Okay? So, my life is so amazing. Everything I want, I have it. My business is, honey, I didn't say one business. I said my business is. Okay? My businesses are doing great. Or 8 of them. Honey. Or 8 of my businesses. Now, when I come back on here and I be doing these videos and I share with you guys, right? Know that I spoke this into existence. Okay, know that. All right? Okay, now I'm going to give you a little more. I can't give it all, but I'm going to give you a little more. Okay? Remind me of the days I was listening to Bob Proctor. I still listen to him and Abraham Hicks. Back on topic. So here we are in Cuban Pete's. Okay, Cuban Pete's is a Cuban restaurant. Okay, here we are in Cuban Pete's, picking our food up. My husband is everything I wanted. Ooh! Ah! Okay, honey. Okay. Everything I wanted. He's loving, kind, a protector, a great provider. He's sexy. Now, if you're not tall, this don't fit you. Okay? Okay. Ooh, honey. Okay. All right. He's sexy. He's tall. He's great looking, better in bed. He listens to me. He's my best friend. Always there. Very masculine. Oh. Okay. So now that we have our food, we go into Rocky Crystals. So if some of you guys have been rocking out to my videos, is a place in Montclair. Well, actually is in West Orange and in Montclair. Is a crystal place that I normally go and buy my crystals there. Last time I think I went there and I spent over $100. But that's neither here nor there. Okay. All right. So I'm getting him, my Beati sweetie. I'm getting him the Tiger's Eye and myself. My children, I told them to get 3 things. Everything is so awesome in my life. I'm trying to see how could it get better. We just leaving Rocky Crystals now. We are on our way to have some fun. Okay, I'm going to leave it right there. Ooh, oh gosh, oh gosh, oh gosh, oh gosh. You got to declare what you want for your life. Okay? You got to really declare what you want for your life. You gotta know that you are deserving. Okay? The relationship you want is out there. Okay? It's out there. But you have to become the thing that you say you want in order for you to attract it. We don't attract what we say we want. Okay, we attract who we are. Okay, so if you loving, you kind, you sweet, looking like a treat, okay, all right, then there is somebody that you will attract because that's how you are. You loyal, you will attract people that's like that. And let me tell you something, because you may come across somebody that may not be, loyal or whatever it is. But when that happens, if you loyal and you love yourself, you're not going to settle for someone that's not loyal and for someone that don't love themselves. Okay? All right? And also another thing. Let me say this before I get off here. Now, don't tell people how to love you. Okay? Now, I know, because I can hear her. What if I don't tell them how to love me? How they gonna know how to love me? You have to know how to love yourself. Once you learn how to love yourself, and it's an ongoing thing, right? It's not like a destination, like, oh, well, I love myself. It's like an ongoing thing. You learning to love yourself more and more and more. And why? Because each and every day you got them growing, right? Every time you turn around, you're supposed to be evolving, okay? You're supposed to be self-mastering yourself. And so telling somebody like, well, you have to love me like this. To me, I think that's controlling. Okay? To me, that's what I think. That's controlling, because people, we all tend to love a certain type of way. Okay? And you don't get to tell somebody, well, you gotta love me like this. Because people love people the way they love people. And it's your job to see the way they love you. Okay? It's your job to see, is that what you want in your life? Okay? So if somebody is like, well, the way I love is, I oops upside your head. Now, if you like, well, they ain't gonna tell you they oops upside your head, but they may oops upside your damn head. And it's for you to use your discernment. Oh shit, no, you, honey, the way you love, the way you love, okay, is dangerous. Okay, and you, it's for you to see if that's how you want to be loved. Okay, but to tell somebody, oh, you gotta love me like this. I mean, you can tell them all day long, but will they do it? Chances are they probably won't. But because people are the way they are. And I'm not saying people don't change. Somebody once asked me, could you teach somebody how to love you? And first I said no. And then I said yeah. But the reason I said no is because if you're in a relationship with someone and you gotta teach them like how to love you, to me it's like they gotta catch up to you. You get what I'm saying? It's like now you wait and you like, oh well, you gotta love me this way. It's like you training them. Okay, I am going to have someone that have the same, when it comes to morals, loyalty. I'm going to have somebody like that. Okay, I don't have time to do Bob the Builder. Okay, I don't have time for that. All right, and so you look at your life and you start seeing the things that you've been through, and in order for you not to attract that again, you do the work on yourself. Okay, that's the most beautiful thing. That's the most beautiful phenomenalist. Don't know if that's a word, but that's the most beautiful thing, because you know why? Because now you start looking at things like you start seeing things for what they are, no longer for what you want them to be. You're not desperate no more. You're not desperate. Okay, you see things for what they are. Okay, and you say, do I want what I once had? Okay, but if you're doing the work on yourself, Start loving yourself. Certain things is not up for debate. Certain things ain't up for no damn discussion. Okay? And don't think you being too hard on yourself because you being firm on your damn boundaries. Don't think you being, oh well, you know what, I'm being too picky because, he only did this once. Once is enough. Once is enough. All right? So, with that being said, good folks, okay? I'm speaking this into existence. Okay? All right? Now when it happens, all right? I don't know if I would really put my husband on camera. I don't know. I don't know. And he would have to be doing something that he absolutely positively loved. Like he have to have businesses because it just goes with it. It really goes with it. So, with that being said, now that we done spoke this into existence, okay, I told you guys what I do, okay? I script and I listen to music, okay? And now, this not this week, next week, I'm going out. Gosh, honey, wish me luck, okay? I'm going out. This is the first time that I have been out. Now, I could take myself out to eat. That's no issue, okay? That's no issue. But I'm talking about like going out to a lounge by myself. I get it. Ooh, and start feeling some type of way like, ooh, girl, okay? But I'm going to do that next week. And I may bring you guys along with me. I may bring you guys along with me, while I do this. Because you guys be coming along with me towards some of these challenges I be giving myself. So I may bring you guys along with me. And let's see, let's see. I may be in there for like in and out. I'm going to share this story with you guys real quick, and then I got to go. I had a good friend, okay? It was a guy. And he always would give me the game. He always would tell me like, oh, Dina, do this, do that, right? I always would go to him for advice. Oftentimes, I wouldn't really listen to his advice. So, do you? Okay? Oftentimes, I wouldn't listen to the friend, right? And, but every time he told me something, it was on point, okay? And I remember one of the things he used to say was, Dina, when you go into spots, like go and then like leave. Like go in there, be there for like, a few minutes and then leave. Because it's like mysterious, right? Like the guy's like, damn, who is that? Right? Life is good. Life is good. I mean, the way you want your life to be, knowing you don't have to settle, knowing that whatever it is that you want, you can have it. I mean, damn. Life, it gets no better than that. Okay? I mean, it could, but it's just so good. It's really, really good. Really good. So, I may listen to some Faith Evans now as I get off this live. Okay? All right, family. So, I catch you guys on the next one. Make sure you're rocking out, believing in yourself. Okay? Speak whatever it is you want into existence. But do know you have to become that thing that you have declared. Do know you have to become it. Okay? Speak it, write it, script it. Okay? Because I definitely keep a book on me. Okay? Any ideas I have, I start jotting them down. But what you want, it wants you. Okay? that thing that you say you want, it wants you too. But you have to become it, and you have to be receptive to receiving it. I think that's something else too. Whereas though, most people can receive the good they desire. Okay. I'm just so excited. I'm really excited. So with that being said, I'll catch you guys on the next one.